get as well.
Oh, go ahead and get that. Get that in Proverbs 11. You got some more on that?
No, that was it.
That was it? You got some more? Come on.
Ezekiel 35:5.
Beautiful.
It said, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel.
Wait, that's Esau, a perpetual hatred. What the hell did we do to you, man? You'll be waiting in line, you just turn around and say, Edomite just mean mugging you. Perpetual hatred. Because you can feel when somebody's looking at you, look, he's just looking at you like you robbed his house or something, man.
Yeah. Well,
What do we do to you so-called white people, man?
He thinks he got robbed.
Yeah, exactly. You sold the birthright. You sold it, man. You still doing reprobate things unto this day, man. And guess what? Hey, I capitalize off your reprobate decisions all the time, man. And I will continue to, Lord's will. All right? You can't take care of yourself. You can't get fit by yourself. Guess what? I'll go ahead. I'll train you on the computer, man. From my house, from my sofa. All right?
They need a physician.
Yeah, you need a physician. Sickos, so-called white man, you can't heal him though, you just gotta kill him.
Yeah.
There's no healing, just killing.
Yeah, that's
All right, come on.
And has shed the blood of children, and has shed the blood of the children of Israel.
That's what you so-called white people did, man. That's how you established America. You slaughtered the so-called American Indians. That's right. All right, the so-called American Indians had to get put to death for you to celebrate Christmas here. All right, to walk up and down these streets. Go ahead.
It says by the force of the sword.
By the force of the sword. Oh, and now the so-called white man, he likes to say that we're revisionists, but really you're the reviser. Yep. Now you're trying to say, well, look, majority of people, they died from smallpox. Yeah. They died from diseases because they weren't used to Europe. Man, get the hell up out of here. Yeah, you demon. You slaughtered the so-called American Indians.
And the smallpox came from you, the blankets that you distributed to them.
Exactly. See, you can't run your game no more, man.
And because he's just a sick piece of shit, man.
Yeah, because you're a sicko. Yeah, you slaughtering the buffaloes, the bears, and then you want to put the emblem of California as the bear. After you didn't slaughter all of them. And guess what? My brother said he had a vision of bears going into McDonald's and killing so-called white people. He left it on a comment board.
That's a good vision.
That's a beautiful. That is a vision. Hey, man, these animals always be rising up against you so-called white people. Why? Because you even got them messed up. You got zebras committing suicide because they depressed you so-called white people, man. That's why that devil had to admit, hey, yeah, I'm the problem. Yeah. What is Esau gonna say, man? And what's wrong with you niggas, man? What's wrong with you though? Let's get back on Jake. What's wrong with you? The so-called white man knows he's the devil. But you gonna come up on a comment board and tell us to chill out, man. Go ahead, brother.
It says by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end.
In the time that their iniquity had an end. All right, because after slavery, you're supposed to place us back in our land. Because we were supposed to go into captivity under your hand because of our transgression. Yet the mass atrocities really happened after captivity. Yeah. All right, the Ku Klux Klan, that was established when? After slavery. Well, you got a book called Worse Than Slavery. Because that sharecropping, what would Jake have to do? Jake would have to go and work for their slave master, their former slave master. But guess what? You would have to get the tools from the so-called white man, and then you get in debt. You see? And then he'll arrest you for vagrancy, for not having a damn job. That's what you so-called white people did, man. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, verse 6 says, therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh power, I will prepare thee unto blood.
Wait, now you so-called white people, you're being prepared unto blood.
That's right.
That's why random acts of violence is overtaking you. I don't know what I did, man. It's just this Mexican guy just came up and he hit me in the face.
Or he just shot the ground accidentally.
Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah, because the Lord is against you so-called white people, man. It's your time. It's your time to suffer. See your little crocodile tears. I love seeing you so-called white people cry too, man.
Hell yeah.
And we might have to put that on when we go back to the house. You see Esau get knocked out crying, man. Go ahead, brother.
And blood shall pursue thee, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
Oh yeah, Esau don't hate blood. Esau drink blood. Yeah. Esau actually, what's the name of that drug? It's the drug of the elites, they call it. What they'll do is, what these so-called white people do, the elites, they'll torture you, and then they'll take your blood, and then they'll drink it. Because it has that adrenaline. They have that adrenaline. There's adrenochrome, I believe that's the name of it. But that's what the so-called white man does. So the so-called white man, he don't hate blood. He be drinking blood, man. And that gives him energy. This is who we're dealing with, man.
Great vampire.
Yeah, this guy.
Vampire.
This guy, you already know he's a sicko. You already know that's a sicko. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 7 says, "Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth.
Go ahead.
And I will fill his mountains with his slain men, in thy hills and in thy valleys, and in all thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword."
That's right. So now you're gonna get slain with the sword. Rightfully so, man. The Wadi Yalba Shemal shot. Hey, give me Psalms 58 real quick. That's the one that, brother? That's it? Yeah, get Psalms 58 and take. And if you don't want this, guess what, man? The Lord is just gonna get rid of you, man. Any of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you have a problem with that, you're gonna get put to death. You got something, Elder?
Good. This is Habakkuk 2:16.
Right.
Thou art filled with shame for glory.
Like, thou art filled with shame for glory. That which you used to glory in, now it's a shameful thing, and this is just 50 years ago. That's why Esau had Make America Great hat, Make America Great Again hat on. He'll get his ass beat, man. So-called white woman will curse him out. He's filled with shame for his glory. He used to glory in taking down the so-called American Indians, having the so-called black man in subjection. Now he tries to act like, oh, it was a mistake. I'm sorry.
It's in the past.
It's in the
Forget
past.
about it.
Let's be equal now.
You know, really, the majority of the slave masters were nice.
Yeah. That's what I used to hear in school. I remember I had a teacher, she said that George Washington treated his slaves nice. Because they were teaching, and I said, what about George Washington? Didn't he have slaves? Oh, well, he treated his slave master, he treated his slaves nice. And I actually been to George Washington's plantation. I spent a lot of my time over there. Hey, man, we had Jake living in shacks, man. I remember going on those tours as a kid, man.
That's crazy.
That shit had me heated, man. That's why a lot of Jakes don't look into stuff, because they know they'll just kill the so-called white man. Cause I remember I went to a Black Wax Museum in Baltimore, Maryland. I was about 11, 12. I wanted to kill every so-called white man I saw as soon as I left. Sincerely, man. I don't even think I went to school that next day. I think I went on a Sunday. My uncle took me. I don't think I went to school that next day. Cause I was so ready to just kill and eliminate every so-called white person I saw, man. This fucking clown, man. Tear.
Go on in the records of the cities and the towns, it's still records of all the transactions when the slaves were sold. To the name, where they went to, what plantation they came from.
Yeah, Negro 11, $50. You don't even got a name. Well, your name is a slave master's name. George. That's why your name is George Washington. George Herbert Washington now.
Yeah, you brothers should watch, it's called, I believe it's the Slave Investigator, the Slavery Investigator. It's a so-called black woman, you know, she goes into that, man. She actually goes to the registry, gets the records that's in the town hall, man.
Hey, you're not welcome.
Your ancestors on there.
You're not welcome. I do a tear.
Straight up Edomite.
Habakkuk 2:16.
That's a joke, man.
Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered.
Right, drink thou also. Now you're drinking the cup, that cup of trembling. Everything our people have been going through, now it's coming upon you. That's pertaining to Deuteronomy the 30th chapter. Now the curse is coming upon you so-called white people. Now you want somebody to give you a hug and counsel you, man.
Yep.
Now it's a problem in America because now it's coming upon you.
Yep.
Man, death to you.
That's right.
You ain't gonna have no mercy because you've showed no mercy.
Yep.
Go ahead, brother.
The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory.
And shameful spewing is now on your glory. And everything is being exposed about America. Hey, and RT is being used as a great, exposure agent. Oh, to the point where one of the former, I forget what office she was in, but she pretty much said that we got to do something to counter Russia Today because they're exposing the truth about America. All right, so you so-called white people over here in America in particular, you're totally exposed. And the Lord exposes you first, and then He does what? He destroys you.
Yeah, Esau calls it anti-U.S. propaganda.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, hey, man,
the truth is that.
Which is the truth.
Right.
Anything that's truthful is anti so-called white man.
Yeah.
Anytime you speak anything facts, truth, it's against the so-called white man.
Well, the elites are anti-American. you got? We'll wrap up.
It's Limitations 421.
Spirit. All right, what you got? Psalm 58. Let's get that and then get this and then let's wrap up. You so-called white people, you're going into slavery, man.
Right.
All of you. Every last one of you going into captivity. Go ahead, brother.
It's Limitations 421. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom.
Yeah. And really, this time already passed, man. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. This is really like 10 years ago. 15 years ago. Now you so-called white people, you catch a hell.
That's the 90s.
Yeah, that was the 90s, man. And everybody want to go back to the 90s. Everybody want to go back.
That's the 90s.
Yeah, 90s hip hop, 90s R&B. Hey, look, man, we in 2018. It's time for you so-called white people to suffer, man. All right, it's time for you to suffer now, you little punks. That's right. All right. 37. I see it. I see it every day, man. Man, if I'm feeling kind of down, I just walk a little bit. I see a so-called white man on the median begging for change. Yeah. I turn my frown right upside down, man. And that's good. You should be in that spirit, man. Loving to see your enemy fall. Matter of fact, give me that real quick. Sirach 25:7. We're actually blessed to be alive to see the so-called white man down and out. Really, he already fell. Now the Lord is just kicking you. He's just kicking you while you're down, man. And I love it. Yeah, give me that real quick. That's what Esau established America for, man. So at the end of the days, he could just be a tranny.
We got 11-year-old trannies now. 11-year-old drag queens.
Yeah, in the gay bar.
Getting dollars thrown at them.
Yeah, that's what you. Hey, that's your so-called white people, man. That's what you wanted, right? That was you establishing your culture around the world. You're a joke, man. All you so-called white people are a bunch of jokes. Go ahead, brother.
Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 25 and verse 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be Israelites in his beat, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that hath joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy.
And he that liveth to see the fall of his enemies. And we're blessed to be able to see the fall of our enemies. Turned up Ishika, right? Hey, but he gonna get busy in the race wars, man. He gonna hit his blunt. He gonna hit his lace blunt. He gonna sip some lean. All right, he gonna get it popping, man. Or he gonna link up with Pookie. All right, he gonna get it popping. All right, and we're blessed to be able to see the fall of our enemies. That's
right.
It's beautiful. Oh, see Esau. Oh, hey, thank you. Esau saying thank you. Hey, thank you just for letting him go first. Thank you, man.
Oh man, that's great. Yeah.
Yeah, because they know they're supposed to be our slaves, man. They know what time it is. All right, bring that out.
Limitations 421.
Slaves, man. Future slaves. All you so-called white people. You just slaves on the loose right now. That's right. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
Limitations 421. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom.
O daughter of Edom. Now, Edom means red. Adawam in the Hebrew. Which you so-called white people, that's why we say so-called. Because you're not white, you're red. Just as they depict the devil. Go ahead, brother.
That dwellest in the land of us.
Go ahead.
The cup also shall pass through unto thee.
Right, that cup is that cup of trembling. That we've been drinking. And guess what? You're going to drink the dregs, man. Go ahead, brother.
Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked.
That's what's happening. The so-called white man is being exposed every day. That's why everybody's kicking him out, kicking his ass out of their land. Go ahead.
The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
Right, our iniquity is accomplished, man. Go ahead.
He will no more carry thee away into captivity.
That's right. This is the last captivity of the nation of Israel. We're not going into captivity no more. Slavery. Hey, you other nations not going to be able to go to a basketball game to see LeBron dunk on somebody, man. Okay, see Manny Machado hit home runs. Okay, you're going to be the spectacle now. Okay, go ahead, brother.
He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom.
Yeah, now the iniquity of these so-called white people is being visited.
That's right. Yep.
Which is why judgment is coming upon you.
Right.
Your iniquity is vast, man.
Reach unto the heavens.
Reach unto the heavens. Oh, give me that. Revelation 18. That's why so much judgment is coming down. Look, the spirit of America is totally smited, man.
Suck dry.
Suck dry.
Right? Isn't this holiday season?
It's holiday. Everybody look through, man.
You wouldn't even know that. You wouldn't even notice this was the holiday season. Nobody's even celebrating Christmas anymore.
You would think it's February.
You know? Yeah.
It's February. That's like a down ass month.
Yep.
You know, people broke.
They spent they tax return.
Yeah.
They threw. They recovering from Christmas.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They recovering from Christmas. They'll go into debt just to buy their raggedy ass kids some presents.
Yep.
That the kids gonna kick away in 30 seconds.
Yep. That's right, man. This place is done, man. Bring that out.
It's Revelation 18:5. For her sins have reached unto heaven.
Right. Whose sins? Babylon's. All right. What sin? Transgression of the law. How does the so-called white man have America and Americans breaking the law? Okay, you don't honor the Shabbat, but you know it's a Sabbath. Okay, you put pork in everything. Okay, you got everybody on drugs, which is witchcraft. Or you promote homosexuality, transgenderism. This man of sin. This is the man of sin, and this is the society of sin. Go ahead, brother.
And the Most High hath remembered her iniquities.
Yeah, and the Most High remembers, man. It don't matter if these jakes forgot, man. The Most High never forgot. Go ahead, brother.
Reward her even as she rewarded you. And double unto her double according to her works.
Right, double. You're gonna get double destruction. That's why all these missiles is gonna come over here. The Lord is really doing this as overkill, man, just to make an example out of your ass. Because the Lord loves that, man. He loves making an example out of people and kingdoms.
Well, you always talk about that shock and awe.
Yeah.
How Esau do that shock and awe.
Yeah.
The Lord gonna do a shock and awe campaign on America.
That's right.
200 million warheads, nuclear warheads, man.
Warheads is coming.
I got a precept for you real quick.
Of course, come on.
This is Ecclesiastes 3:15. That which has been is now, and that which is to be, Satan.
Yes. Satan for sure.
That which has been is now, and that which is to be has already been.
Go ahead.
And the Most High requires that which is past.
The Heavenly Father required that which is past. And what's past? The slavery of the Israelites. Well, really, that's past and current, man. Because we're still in captivity. All right, lynching Jake, castrating Jake, raping our women. The Lord remember all that, man. Now you so-called white people getting paid back. That's right. All right, go back to that.
Revelation 18:6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works.
Go ahead.
In the cup which she had filled,
In that cup which you filled, go ahead.
filled to her double.
Double, man. So everything that you did to our people, you're gonna receive it double, man. But you did the works to Jake, man. You had no mercy on an old or the young. So now no mercy is bestowed upon you. If you so-called white people, you think the real hell ain't even start, man. We didn't even got your ass in slavery yet. You already tapping out. This little sicko. Hey, get out of here, man. Little sicko. He's a sicko. He's a sicko, man. This is an Edomite.
This is
This is a guy you just laughed at, man.
Jeremiah 49:12. For thus said the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken.
Go ahead.
And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?
Yeah, because we weren't supposed to go in this captivity. We're supposed to be set up to rule forever. But through transgression, we went into captivity. And so now, we're the Lord's chosen people. And you think that you're going to get out of captivity? Go ahead.
Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it.
Yeah, you're going to drink that cup of trembling, slavery, genocide. All that, man. And really, you so-called white people is beautiful. You're killing yourself, man.
Yeah, suicide.
Suicide. Yeah. You doming yourself,
Keep
man.
buying them guns.
Yeah, it's good because you know you're a loser, man. You're a wimp. You're a nobody.
Yep.
You're an Edomite.
Yeah, they birth rate is down too.
Of course,
Yeah,
man.
this is what.
Look at him, man. Man, a woman got to be on drugs to deal with a guy like that, man.
Jake taking his woman, man.
Yeah. Well, Jake ain't even taking her. She running, man. She taking Jake.
Yeah.
She taking Jake. That's what the black woman saying. You're taking all the good brothers.
It says,
Yeah, that's what's happening.
for I have sworn by myself, said the Lord, that Basra shall become a desolation.
Right, Basra is America. It's gonna become a desolation. And what Jake say? If it ain't snowing, Jake ain't going, man. That's the saying. That's the saying that Jake got in the world, man. Yeah, you eat a mice, man. You done, man. Go ahead, brother.
A reproach,
Walking around, you grown ass man with Christmas hats on. You get out of here, man. You out of here. Go ahead, brother.
a waste, and a curse.
Oh, a curse. Yeah, this place is cursed, man. You're going to see how much this place is cursed when the Lord put these missiles over here. You're going to know, all right, man, Dan, the Lord really hated America once he destroys this place. Go ahead.
And all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste.
Perpetual waste, man. That perpetual hate that you have for us, that's leading to your perpetual waste.
That's right.
Okay? You got some more? That's it? Psalms 58. Let's go, man.
Psalms 58
Let's go, man. Let's go.
and 10. The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance.
Hey, the righteous shall rejoice when we see the vengeance. We're rejoicing right now because we see that the Lord is destroying this place. The Lord sending tornadoes. Oh, like up in Washington, there's an Edomite area. Got hit with a tornado, man. Edomites losing their houses up there in paradise. Lord destroying you. Yeah, you out of there, man. Go ahead, brother.
He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked.
Yeah, so we're going to wash our feet in the blood of you so-called white people. You know, Jake love to dance, man. Jake love to get down two-step, hitting the merengue dances, hitting the salsa, all that. We're going to do that in your blood, man. Go ahead.
So that a man shall say, verily there is a reward for the righteous.
Yep.
Verily is a power that judgeth in the earth.
Right, you're going to see the judgment of the Heavenly Father. Hey, because right now people think that being righteous, that's not no reward, because you see the prosperity of the wicked. But you're going to see the reward of the righteous when we get a chance, the opportunity to wash our feet in your blood, man. All right, brother, got anything to say?
Death to America.
Death to America. Yeah, that's death to Edom, man. That's the vibration. Hey, whatever you want spiritually, you got to keep speaking on it, man, because the Lord honors that. All right, so we're going to wrap up. We're going to give, again, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. All right, and death to America. Death to America. All right, shalom to the elect.
Shalom to the elect.
Shalom to the elect.
Let's go.